Thank you. I got a 49 out of 50? I can't get a 49 out of 50. I'm meant to get a 50 out of 50, not a 49. Thanks. 38! 38! Thank the Lord Almighty! Has this been you? Are you a perfectionist hung up on whatever grade you get? Well, then this is the guide just for you. This is How to Survive Calculus as a Perfectionist. Point 1, calculus is hard. I knew coming into calculus that it was going to be an extremely difficult class, even though I am a math lover and I did really well in Intro to Calc. So first semester wasn't too bad for me, but second semester kicked me so hard on the ground.
You think it kicked you hard? Dude, it was horrible. Like, we were superstitious. Like, we had this little crocheted bee and we called it the BB. And we had to touch it before every test in hopes to get a B. We were praying for B's. And as underclassmen, we were like A's, A. If I got like points off, it'd be no, bad. And then this class, no. I was praying for B's.
B's, the BB. And it wasn't even us. Everyone started touching the B for good luck in the end.
It was very necessary.
Take your wins where you can get them, basically.
A B is a good grade. So is a C.
So is a C. Maybe even a D. No.
As long as you pass.
Tip number 2, use all of your resources. And yes, I mean all of them.
Right, this does include your classmates. They are your best friends. They're going through the same hell as you. Like, you have to help each other out, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, so a great time to meet would be resource, or even like if you can manage a study hall, because it's not even just having someone to ask questions to, it's also having someone to hold you accountable for not cheating.
Yeah, and you can like collaborate together, and it's, two minds are better than one anyway. Mm-hmm. And also Khan Academy. So helpful. I mean, my mom and I were watching them together trying to figure out series. So it worked. Mm-hmm. Not really.
Well, okay, that's like another option if AP Classroom doesn't work. Or you can use the group chat for
The group me. Yeah. Khan Academy is better than AP Classroom. People are less boring.
That's so true. Point 3, you cannot tie your self-worth to any of your grades. So all funny jokes aside, I think the main issue with perfectionism is that you tie your worth to your grade. That's just not gonna fly in calculus. You're going to make mistakes and things are going to go wrong and you're gonna be like, I made such a stupid mistake. And that's just part of learning calculus. So I think the biggest part is realizing that your grades are not a reflection of who you are or your abilities to be a good person.
Yeah, and this class is super duper hard. So you're obviously gonna make mistakes. And it's a big enough accomplishment that you're passing the class. And you're gonna make mistakes. But you learn from them. That is the key part. Like, yeah, you don't know where your weak parts are until you fail.
Yeah.
So.
I think the tests that I got like B minuses on ended up like in my last month review, they ended up being the subjects I knew the best in the end. So integration and series, they end up being my strong suit because I got them wrong and I was like, okay, well, let me tackle this harder. So there's more value in being able to be a perfectionist in knowledge rather than a perfectionist in scoring.
Yeah, that was my case too. Separation of variables. I was good at that. Got real good. And then it wasn't on the test, the exam.
Take your wins.
Yep. You win some, you lose most.
Point 4, do not tie your success to whatever you get on that exam. Lastly, the AP exam is not an accurate reflection of what you know in calculus, because remember that you're on a time limit. I'm terrible at managing time. I get so frustrated. I think that I know how to do a problem and I'm so determined to do it that I waste all my time being like, I can do it. So you have to realize that the AP exam is also kind of testing your ability to stay focused, which isn't an accurate representation of your knowledge of calculus. So do take that with a grain of salt. If you get a 5, great. If you get a 3, know that that's not the end of the world. This is one test that is also timing your time management, examining your time management, testing your time management.
Yeah, and most colleges don't like the AP tests anyway, and it doesn't matter how well you do on it. You might still have to retake the class. They'll care more about your like class grade. So it's not that important, but it could be depending on your school.
Maybe. Good luck next year. Bye.
Toodles.
Well, there it is. This has been your guide on how to survive calculus as a perfectionist. We know some of the points are cheesy and it's silly, but it's meant in total sincerity. Everything on here is literally how we survived calculus as perfectionists. Do take your wins, and we hope whatever score you get, you're proud of yourself in the end. Goodbye.